Hey, it's me, the Judge Network, coming back with another video today. We are talking the Week 3 preview. Sorry about the little bit late video. I'm a little bit sick this morning. It happened the last couple of days. So pray me out. But anyway, let's get into this video. The Jets obviously lost on Thursday Night Football. We'll give a preview of that one this evening. I'm going to recap of that one this evening. And to talk about the Jets later. But I picked the Jets to win that game, so I'm started off the week 0-1. So a little bit more the same. My record right now, as of we speak, is 11, 21, and 2. So not the season I wanted to have. I feel like this week I can do better. So let's get started. Next game is the Saints versus the Falcons. I see the Saints to win this one. I think Drew Brees comes off of what was a sort of not the game you wanted versus that Buccaneers team. I don't think it's really that good. I see the Seahawks. I see the Saints by a touchdown. Next, Denver versus the Ravens. I see the Ravens to win this one. The Ravens are the better team here, have the better quarterback, better wide receiving core. But Denver has been good. This is pretty good this year so far. Not as bad as they were in past years, but they are getting pretty good. I see the Ravens to win this game due to sheer power and skill. Next game is the Bengals and the Carolina Panthers. I think the Carolina Panthers come out with this win. The Bengals have talent and have been good thus far, but the Carolina Panthers have a better wide quarterback and defense. So that this game is going to be pretty high scoring in like a 24-20, 31 type score. At the end of the game, I see Carolina to win this one. Next, the Giants versus the Texans. Both these teams 0-2, teams that should have been better. I think the Houston Texans will come out here and win this one. I don't see why the Giants have struggled, but I think Deshaun Watson gets his stuff in Raleigh here and comes out with a win against a team that has been pretty bad. Let's look at it. Last 18 games are 4-14, so that's pretty bad. Next, the Tennessee Titans and the Jaguars. The Jaguars are going to come out victorious in this one due to a lack of quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. Marcus Mariota is out for this game. Gilbert will start for them, which is scary. I'm not sure if it's an injury or he is been benched, but I don't think there should be no reason for him to be benched. I'll get more news into that later on this afternoon when we do a 4 o'clock check-in. We're going to start that show up. We're going to do a 4 o'clock check-in on the games and talk the storylines of the afternoon. Tune in to that at 4:15 p.m. Next, the San Francisco 49ers and the Chiefs. I see the San Francisco 49ers coming out with this win. Patrick Mahomes will play good. 4 touchdown passes. Make it 14 touchdown passes in 3 games for him. But I see Jimmy Garoppolo come out and show why he was worth that trade and why he's still the quarterback of the future for the 49ers football team. So next game, the Oakland Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are going to lose this game after going up 2-0 in their conference. In their division, and fall off because due to a lack of skill. Oakland's gonna come out and finally get that first win of the season. That's my upset of the week. Upset of the week is the Oakland Raiders beat Miami. Next, Buffalo versus the Minnesota Vikings. I don't see this one being very close at all. Buffalo has been horrific since and they've had lots of drama to add to it with that Vertez when Davis left the game at halftime and retired. I see this game being 30 30-6 something. Just out of the woods kind of blowout. Buffalo's not a good football team. Next, the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia is obviously going to get this win here with Carson Wentz's first game back. This could be a runaway game for the Philadelphia Eagles. I see the Philadelphia Eagles by 10, 20-30, something like that. Next, the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins. Washington's going to try to fight it, but Green Bay's going to come back and win. Aaron Rodgers continues to play on that knee. He'll still have good numbers, and he'll be consistent during this game. Next, the LA Rams versus the LA Chargers, the war for LA, the battle of LA, however you want to say it. I see the LA Rams to win this game by 7 points. I might go into overtime. This could be a close one. The Rams and the Chargers are both a pretty good team in the NFL as of today. Next game, so I have the Rams to win that one. Next game, the Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. This could be a close one. The Bears could come out and potentially lose to this Arizona Cardinals team, but I think they come out with a win here, like 20-17 type score. Next, the Dallas Cowboys versus Seattle Seahawks. I see Seattle to finally get a win here. That offensive line for the Seahawks finally kicks into gear. Hopefully get something going to stop the sacks against Russell Wilson here. Dallas offense is pretty mediocre due to a poor play from Dak Prescott. I see Seattle to win this one. Next, Detroit and and New England Patriots versus Lions. I don't see this one being very close at all. Pat Patricia, his former head coach, and Bill Belichick. This could be out of hand. This could get out of hand very quick. Detroit just doesn't have the firearms to hold against this Patriots team. Maybe the defense. Maybe they stay in the game due to a bad defense for the Patriots, but I don't see it being very close. I say 40-15, 40-17, something like that. Next, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to come out and try to continue. Ryan Fitzmagic is going to try to continue, but in the end, the Pittsburgh Steelers will come out with this win on Monday Night Football and shock Ryan Fitzpatrick the way he deserves to be shocked. He is just out of hand at this point. He's had a good season, but it's going to end, I believe, at the end of this week. Pittsburgh by 7. Next, that's all I got this week. I have, once again, my winners are the Jets. Obviously, that was wrong. The the Saints. Saints, Ravens, Cardinals. Saints, Ravens, Carolina Panthers, Texans, Jaguars, 49ers, Raiders, Minnesota Vikings, Philadelphia Eagles, Green Bay Packers, Rams, Bears, Seahawks, Patriots, and Pittsburgh. Those are my predictions for week 3. They're in the books. Have a nice day watching the games. Subscribe to my channel, and go Jets.